Hey guys, it's the Clumsy Geek and welcome back to Offworld Trading Company. In the previous episode, we started with a tutorial, mainly the first two right here, and now we'll be proceeding to the third one. But before we do, a quick reminder, we still have the giveaway and it will last until the end of the weekend. I think even in the beginning of Monday, it should still be there. So go and check out the link below in the description and go and get some entries to have a chance of winning a copy of this game. Alright, good luck to everyone. With that, let us start. Let's make it work. So with Make It Work, it's going to be Reclamation Industries. This is the other faction. These are the scavengers, more or less. Seizing opportunities where others see limits. Right there. As with the previous episode, there will be a lot of text here and I will skip some of them. So if you want to read through all of them, just pause the video and read on, alright? So, the main difference of this faction is normally you build with steel. You build structures with steel. But since these scavengers are more of a practical type of people, they don't need steel, they just need carbon, which is more or less a raw material. And that is their primary building material. Also, one aspect of the game that's introduced in this tutorial is the concept of exploring the map. So in the beginning of the mission, you have a chance to explore the map and find the resources, but later on we'll see it's not free. So there is a price of exploring too much, and that is your opponents can get ahead of you. But I am getting ahead of myself. We're not at that point yet, so let's just go with this tutorial, okay? Time to learn how to identify a good spot to set up shop. We know the locations of mineral deposits, but we need to perform deep scans to verify the types of those minerals. Don't let us down. For sure not. So you see these lights here. These are suspected areas where resources are. So if you can make your scan encompass as many of these, then you will have more chances of uncovering minerals right there. So at first they're just like light, like beacons there, but once you discover them, there we go. You'll see the area unlocked and the resources visible afterwards. Now this tutorial shows us the different types of resources and how they're grouped together and how that means for this faction. So for the Scavenger HQ, this type of setup is a balanced one because there's water, there's carbon, and then there's this thing, aluminum, I think. Yeah, so this is, yep, that's aluminum and water. So let's go and keep on exploring here. You can just spam this more or less. This one is diverse resources. So we have silicon here as well. On the other balanced area, we don't have any silicon. But because we won't have enough carbon, so see, there's just one slot for carbon here. It might be a slow start because carbon is needed for building structures for this faction. Now this one is fast upgrade. You see lots of carbon and lots of aluminum, but we don't have silicon in this area. And glass requires silicon, I believe, and even electronics. So the end game materials require silicon and we don't have that. So we do get a fast upgrade here, but in mid-game, end game, we might be a bit handicapped. Alright, so now we have to decide where we put our base. Do we choose balanced, fast upgrades, or diverse resources? Let's maybe pick balance just for the sake of seeing everything. Yeah, let's keep it mid-level. Okay. Frank couldn't afford his home payment and now he's got a 5-year plan. Is he a criminal? This is Frank, by the way. Okay. So what's next? We need to build 2 elemental quarries on carbon. Right. Now let's just build it here. You see 50% bonus because they're right next to each other. We also need a metal mine on aluminum. Right here. This one looks nice. 1.95, 1.3. But this is closer, so let's stick to this one. And then we need a water pump, which could be right here. That looks good. And let's speed up the process. So we're starting to get carbon, water, and aluminum. Perfect. Okay, there we go. So other factions require mine. They mine iron, rather. And then they have to refine it to steel. And then they use that for building. For this faction, it's fast-paced. Just need to mine carbon and that's it. There we go, will do. Okay, so now we need to upgrade our HQ so we can get more claims. There we go. And then we need one more water pump right here. This is going to get us 50% bonus. And at the same time, it's going to connect this pump to our base here, essentially removing the need for transporting it. So it will be like insta-Q, instantly put into our stock. Build an electrolysis reactor. Wow, these are tongue twisters. So this one, I guess we don't need anything. Yeah, we can. There's not any bonus nearby, so we can build that here actually. Maybe I should have put it there, so this would have been instant. We still have a chance, so I can actually do that here. We need the greenhouse farm as well. So once I build this. This is instant now. No need to transport. Nice. Speed things up. And let's watch this get built. Okay, very good. Okay, now we have a neighbor, a rival. I think it's the first time. In the previous missions we didn't have a rival. We just had a neutral settlement. Robots. They seem nice to me. What's our first move? So they built a... What is that? A thermal plant, I think. So we'll need to outsmart, outproduce, and outsell them. Let's begin by producing some wind turbines because as you can see, we're incurring debt because we don't have enough power. So we're buying power. If we can produce our own, we can get rid of that debt. So let's build some wind turbines. And the best place would probably be here. How many? Just one. Okay. This is a great chance to make some extra cash with our surplus energy production. We could invest in more energy producers, but when the energy crisis is over, we'll let some useless land claims. Okay, too late now. Okay, this is where it gets interesting. So these guys are the kind of rough surrounding people. Like they live in a rough neighborhood. So they are more in access to the black market, we call it. The black market is over here. And this is the closest thing we can get to initiating aggressive behavior towards our rivals. So, for example, what we'll do here is we can make use of this mutiny power-up and target the geothermal plant of the rival, of Rennie 6. And the power production there, 1.2, will get transferred to us for a certain amount of time. Right? There we go. Okay, so now let's upgrade the HQ again. And then let's build another wind turbine. Let's build that right next to it for 50% bonus. Let's build a quarry for silicon. Where is silicon? Wait a minute. This one. There we go. That's very far away. We just need this one right here. And then we need an electronics factory and a glass kiln. I still haven't researched how to pronounce that properly, but I hope it's grass kiln. Okay, let's build that maybe here. And then the grass kiln, let's build that here. Okay, so he's starting to complain now because of what you did to his geothermal plant. Its geothermal plant. There we go. That is an awful way to treat a neighbor. So what he did is he bombed us with an EMP, which basically stopped our structures right here, which were hit. Alright. So if you look at that, building frozen for 80 more seconds. Crap. So now we can upgrade first, and we can build a hacker array. This allows us to manipulate the prices of the market. Don't do this in real life, guys. So let's build one here. And then we can use a goon squad on our hacker array. So this goon squad, so remember what the rival did? It blasted us with an EMP, which froze our buildings. If we put a goon squad on one of our buildings, it will keep protected. So it's like a shield against those kinds of bombings. Like an insurance policy. So we click this one, we hit it there, and now it's shielded. So the next time when someone tries to bomb this area and hits that building, there is no effect, and even more, we get to absorb or steal what bombing that was. So if someone tries to EMP us, we'll get the EMP instead and we won't be affected. Super cool, right? It's one of my most favorite power-ups so far. More defensive, but I like it. Okay, electronics looks promising. So they don't have, this is also one key aspect of the game. You have to take a look at the base of your opponent and see, okay, they don't have electronics production yet. So what we can do is we can use the hacker array and increase the price of electronics. Because they're robots, right? They would need electronics sooner or later to upgrade. So we can hack that, increase the price, and then sell it off at an insane amount. Capitalism at its finest. Okay, there we go. Now we need to build 2 more electronics factories, so we need to stack on these.
Dynamite.
What is this? Dynamite sounds safe. Sure. So there are random events like this that will pop up in the game where we can bid and compete against the other factions, and if we win it, we get to win the power-up or whatever is being auctioned. So this is also where it comes into play, like you can just bid to increase the price and then give it out to the opponent just so he would expend much more money. But in our case right now, we really want to win it. There we go. It's not worth that much, so let's leave it to Rennie.
So
Yeah, he got dynamite for $28,000. I guess that's a good deal for us. Was too expensive anyway. Okay. Build 1 more electronics factory there, so we get 3 in total. And then 1 more greenhouse farm right here. And 1 more wind turbine right there. Okay, let's speed it up.
Our hackers have compromised the trading servers.
There we go.
Price manipulation begins shortly.
So hacking has finished. Look at that, shortage soon. That's care of our hackers. And you'll see the price here going up soon. Very, very soon. There we go. So they saw that we have a hacker array and they're trying to hit it. But now, since we have a goon shield,
We fought a dirty rat trying to break our stuff.
Look at that. It tried to use the dynamite on our hacker array, but instead we got the dynamite and we weren't damaged at all. Perfect, right? And look at the price of electronics. Cool. 191 now. Look at that spike of the chart behind it. Amazing. So now we can use the dynamite on its geothermal plant. Boom. No more geothermal plant. Oh, and it's done. That was kind of quick. Nice. I like it. Alright, that's great. So maybe, I think this will take a lot of time, guys, this next mission. So I guess we're going to end the video here, and I'll be right with you on the next video to complete this tutorial. And after we're done with that, maybe we'll go into the real game. Yeah, it all depends if you like the videos and if you want to continue. But let me know, give me a comment. And yeah, if you did like the video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe for more updates. And don't forget, we have a giveaway. Alright, check the link below for the instructions, and good luck. This is the Clumsy Geek signing off. Thanks for watching, and have a nice day. Bye bye.